The first time I visited Bali was back in 2018. I've been a few times since then, but all of these times were before this enormous influx of
Bali.
And Bali.
Bali.
Here we are, we're back in Canggu, Bali.
But here's the thing, no matter what anyone tells you, Bali is still awesome.
I flush my tears down in the club. I always think that shit is on.
Do you remember back when we used to listen to radio and you'd hear the same new song that just came out over and over and over? In some cases, it would literally ruin that song. You'd never want to hear it again. For the past few years, it seemed as if everyone and their mother is wanting to move to Bali and making videos about how amazing it is here. To be fair, I was one of those people a few years ago, so I'm not trying to talk shit. This also is kind of me telling you how amazing it is here. And to be honest, after we left Bali, I started to become one of those kind of gatekeepery, pessimistic people who thought that the place I loved was going to be ruined because, of this mass influx of people who maybe were going there for what I thought were the wrong reasons. Who am I to say what the wrong or right reason somebody goes anywhere is? This way of thinking is obviously pretty foolish. Bali is a big island, and Indonesia as a whole is an absolutely gorgeous country. I totally thought something was just coming up behind me in this rice paddy. And Bali is no exception. It's amazing here. I mean, look at this. Look, this is 30 minutes outside of the Instagram mecca of Bali. Add on top of all this an extremely cheap cost of living, and yeah, it's kind of no wonder that tsunamis of people have been coming to Bali.
I'm gonna make it step by step. Lay with the leverage, play the best I can. I'm gonna bag it and send it through the furthest part there is, so it'll fade. A melody so sweet, it changed itself a stone for me until I saw.
The thing about the tourism in Bali is that for the most part, it's contained within a 30-minute to 1 hour bubble around the Denpasar airport. Like a lot of super touristy places like Cancun or Ibiza or wherever else, as soon as you go out of those areas, you'll feel like you're not even in the same place. And Bali is very much like that. So if you're not interested in looking at, super hot influencers eating avocado toast in a modern cafe, then just drive 45 minutes and you're out here in a small village with unbelievable scenery. And a decent amount of rain. It rains quite a bit in Bali. But don't get me wrong, maybe you do love gorgeous bars, expensive markets, cafes, whatever it may be. Okay, sorry, it's getting a little windy here. Let's change spots. Now, I was gonna do this last part in one of the busiest areas full of cafes and restaurants and vroom, 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 beep, 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 beep. Oh, my thing's not on. Beep, beep. That. But then I realized I've been driving all day and I really just don't want to do that. Anyways, long story short is, I don't know, I've just seen a trend recently of Bali sucks and it's not like it used to be. And, people just not sure about it. I was also one of those people who was a little unsure, but I can tell you after 2 days of being back in Bali, I can confirm Bali is still awesome. It's not for everybody though, but, it's definitely still worth checking out. Don't listen to what people say. Peace and love. Bali's still awesome.
I know it's not easy.